We are going to be talking about those risk of fires starting as temperatures rise later this week. So right now, lately, it's been really cloudy and it's been really cold. But the reason why that is a catalyst for fires to start is because when those temperatures starts to rise, that is when it's possible that fires can start, especially with those wind speeds. Now, future wind speeds right now, we are looking at double digits today around 4 p.m. Luckily, the bulk of those winds are going to be on Monday. Tuesday is when they start to die down just a little bit. We were looking at double digits over the coast. Now we're looking at 9 over in Monterey, 4-mile-per-hour winds in Big Sur, 23 King City, 23 in Arroyo Seco. But take a look at this. On Wednesday, those drop exponentially. 8-mile-per-hour winds in King City, 12-mile-per-hour winds in Arroyo Seco, and over on the coast and in the inland areas, minus Carmel Valley, we are looking at those single-digit wind speeds. So right now, or not right now, but in about a few hours from now, we are going to be seeing those clouds, mainly in the Monterey Peninsula. But as we get closer to the later in the afternoon, we are going to be seeing those clouds come over up in Santa Cruz and Boulder Creek. Those clouds really start to come in at 6 and then start spilling into our valleys in the 101 freeway, even Hollister and Gilroy around 8 p.m. Now, the bulk of these clouds are going to happen overnight, as you can see, really spilling in there in King City, Arroyo Seco, even hitting up Boulder Creek and Santa Cruz, and even spilling up to Morgan Hill. Now, I do want to say that temperatures right now, we are going to be remaining in the 50s, but later on, we are going to be seeing those temperatures rise up in the coast. So we're going to have a high of 64 today. Temperatures right now, though, we are looking at the 50s all across the board. Temperature highs, though, we are looking at even 80s in certain regions, 88 over in Pinnacles, 73 Carmel Valley, and over on the coast, we are looking at those 60-degree temperatures. Now, we are looking at 60s over on the coast, like I said earlier, 75 Ben Lomond, 80 Boulder Creek. Temperatures will be dropping down into the 50s. Now, as we take a look at the Salinas, we are looking at 64 degrees over in Salinas, and then 60s over on the coast, dropping down into the 50s. Now, the Monterey Peninsula, 60s, no surprise there, dropping down into the 50s, and that's when the bulk of those clouds that I mentioned earlier are going to be then spilling into our valleys later on. In the Salinas valleys, we are looking at 80s, 82 King City, 77 Greenfield, 73 Carmel Valley. Then those temperatures will be dropping down into the 50s. As we take a look at your 7-day forecast, we are looking at breezy and windy conditions throughout the rest of the week. Temperatures in the 60s, then dropping down into the 50s overnight. Now, the inland areas, windy conditions all around, so be prepared for those fires dangers, because those winds can help it spread. And then we'll have a high of 87 this week on Thursday, and then temperatures will be dropping down into the mid-50s later in the week.
All right, thanks so much, Tiana. Extreme heat, meanwhile, taking a toll on